guys, it's Katie, and today I'm going to be doing the On My Shelf tag. So basically what this tag is, you are given a set of coordinates and you have to find the book on your shelf that corresponds to those coordinates, and you have to tell a little bit about the book. So what I did is I wrote down my shelf numbers in this jar, and I wrote down book numbers in this jar. So I'm going to pull out my coordinates and we're going to see what the first book is. I'm going to go with the shelf number first. So we have shelf number 2. And then for the book number we got number 14. So shelf 2, book 14 is... book number 14 on my shelf was Keeping Secrets by Alison Noel. I picked up this book. I haven't read this book yet, but I picked it up because I went to Meyer over by where I live at school, and I just read the back of this book and I thought it sounded interesting. And I did read Evermore, and that was by Alison Noel, and I really like that series, so I just picked up this book. 4-3 is my next coordinate. 2, 3. Okay, so the coordinates for 4-3 was this book, and this is Coraline. I remember seeing this movie, and just this book has like these illustrations in it, and I don't know, I got this book from my friend Alex on my 14th birthday, so that's where this book, that's just a little story about this book. It doesn't have a dust jacket, it's just black. I don't know if it ever came with one, but yeah, I've never read this book. I've seen the movie and it sounds interesting, so I might have to pick this up soon. Shelf number 7, book 9. Okay, so book 9 on shelf 7 was Beautiful Darkness. I got this book for Christmas one year along with Beautiful Creatures. I wanted to read Beautiful Creatures for a while. I saw the movie. I've never picked up this series. I hear that this book isn't too good though, but I'm still going to give it a try. Okay, shelf number 6, book number 8. And of course, that was my Sarah Shepard shelf, and I picked up Pretty Little Secrets. This is a Pretty Little Liars novel. It takes place after book 8, I believe, or 4, and it's just like a collection of like short stories that take place before Christmas break. This book is really beat up. But yeah, I remember when I was reading this, I read this, I don't know when I read this during school last year when I was reading a bunch of the Pretty Little Liar books, and I really liked this. It was interesting to read. But yeah, I really love this series. We got shelf number 9, book number 15. So book number 15 on that shelf was Speak by Lori Halse Anderson. This is actually the book that I read for school. This is the copy that they gave me in 9th grade. I really enjoyed this book. I actually read it before I knew we were going to read it in class. And then we read it in class, and I really liked it. I really enjoyed it. I saw the movie. It was, I don't know, I just remember it being an interesting book. It was one of the better books that I read in school. Next shelf is shelf number 1, book number 4. And of course, that book is Divergent by Veronica Roth. I remember hearing a lot about this book, and I knew the movie was coming out in March, so I picked it up at Walmart, and I just read through this. It was pretty, I don't know, this book was hard for me to get into at first, but I was determined to finish it, and I mean, it got faster near the end, but yeah, I did like this book, and I enjoyed the movie as well, and all my paperbacks just get beat up, so you know. Shelf number 8, book 13. Okay, so I didn't have 13 books on that shelf, but I got book number 12, and that is The Last Sacrifice by Rochelle Mead. This book took me forever to get to. Like, I read the first, 5 books in this series, like, 2 years ago, and I just finished this book, like, February. But I don't know why I waited so long to read this book. This was the conclusion to the series, and it was really good. I love this series. It is beautiful. Yeah, I read this during school. I, like, just ate my way through this book. I don't know why it took me so long to read it. It's a really good series, and I just love everything Dimitri and everything Rose, and it's just so cute, and I love it, and I don't know why I didn't read it. Shelf number 5, book number 7. Okay. We have The Vampire Diaries, The Return, Volume 3, Midnight, by L.J. Smith. This book, I think this might be the book I'm thinking of. If this is the book, yes, this is the book. This is the book. If you guys have read this book, you know why. This book. First of all, this book was spoiled for me, and I knew how it was going to end, and that made me sad, so the whole time I was reading this, I was like, no, 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 no. And this was actually the last book, I believe, that L.J. Smith actually wrote all by herself before the evil ghostwriter took over, so yeah, this book, one little piece of paper left in here, so let's see. Lucky number 3, we've got number 16. 16. So book number 16 is The Bite Club by Rachel Kane. This is one of the books in the Morganville Vampire series. Yeah, I haven't read this book, but I like this series. I read the first 3 books, and I just bought the whole entire series off of eBay. Why do your cameras stop recording mid-sentence? Come on. Anyway, I just bought this whole series on eBay because I wanted to power through this series, just read the whole thing, marathon it. So, yeah, it's actually a really cute story. Well, I don't know if it's really cute. I don't know. I've only read the first 3 books, but I really enjoyed them. Just about this girl who goes to college, and she realizes that she goes to college in a town full of vampires. So, alright you guys, so that is all for the On My Shelf tag. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and leave some comments down below of what you guys would like to see next, and I'll be sure to see you guys next time. Please subscribe. Bye!